In this Joomla tutorial, we'll go through creating image slideshows, these slideshows to the content. The slideshow which we're talking about during this tutorial is the Flash gallery, which gives nice transitions between images, automatically thumbnail them, and be able to give the images a title and description. There's 3 steps really to actually creating a slideshow and then to publishing the slideshow eventually. The first stage will be to create a new gallery instance. This will be done through a Joomla component called JSN Image Show. This program gives you the ability to choose images from multiple directories, reorder the images, give the images titles and descriptions. The second part of the tutorial will be actually creating a new module. This module can be thought of as a container, which in this instance will be used to display the slideshow. When creating module positions, you may want to think about keeping to certain naming conventions. These will be covered in the tutorial, and then we will be then publishing that module to a particular page of the website. The third part of the tutorial will actually be to make the slideshow visible to the users of the front end of the website. In this part of the tutorial, we're going to talk about creating slideshow galleries, very much like this one, where it will automatically create a series of thumbnails for you, gives you nice transitions between images, and also be able to give a title and description of each image. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to log into the backend administrator panel. So click login, and the component which is responsible for these slideshows is called JSN Image Show. A pretty powerful component, allows you to do a lot of things, but really I think all you should be concerned about are 2 elements of it: show lists and showcases. So if we actually just click on JSN Image Show, this is essentially the control panel, which gives you information about recent activities, so recently added galleries, recent updates to those particular galleries, and a few statistics. There's 2 parts really that you should be concerned about, one called show list and one called showcase. If we just go through showcases quickly, because you won't actually need to change these, but you do need to have a basic understanding of what they are. So showcases can really be thought of as templates. So if I give you an example of the showcase continent, country, region, well, that would be this template. The template really describes whether thumbnails should be shown, whether these controls should be shown, an overlay image, in this case travel company of the year, and other elements like color and type of slideshow also. So we've created 4 different types. One you can see as being front page. So if I give you an example of what that looks like, obviously you can see it's a bigger slideshow, and it has Jerry and David, what's known as watermarked in the bottom right hand corner. But obviously you can't see any thumbnails or any controls for the slideshow, so that template relates to the showcase front page. The main topic in this tutorial will be creating show lists, which are the galleries. Show lists actually contain the images, the titles and the descriptions, and the order of the images. If we look at an existing gallery of Africa, we can see that the image thumbnails are produced with the title and description and a selection of images. So the show lists, and we find the Africa gallery. Click it, and then what you'll notice in the top right, we've got a toolbar. One of the buttons says Manage Images. So if we click the button, you'll notice these are the images that have been chosen with a title and description and a link. If you wish, you can actually link each image to separate pages within the website, but at the moment we'll be concentrating on setting descriptions and titles. So if we want to edit these images and change the descriptions, you can either edit them individually by clicking on the pen symbol, or if you want to display all of them together, you select all of them and then hit Edit Selected. Okay, what you'll notice now, you've got text areas which you can enter a title and description. So if we want to change it, simply just create a description, hit save and close, and then if we go to the front end, refresh the page, you'll notice that the next image has got the newly added description. Okay, so if we want to actually add a new gallery, let's do one for South Africa. As you can see, there's no gallery here, but we'll be wanting to insert one just underneath the main heading. So to do this, we'll get out of the last screen. We'll go to Show Lists, and we'll click New. So we'll give the show list a title. So in this case, it's Africa, South Africa. That's all you have to be concerned about. So to start adding images, what you do, you hit Apply to save the gallery first, and then select Manage Images. Obviously there's no images which are pre-selected, so we need to select the image source. So if we hit the button, select image source, you're presented with a number of different options. You can externally link Flickr galleries and Picasa galleries, a couple of other Joomla galleries, but we're not concerned about these. Or you can select a local image folder. So this is what we're going to do. So we click Use Selected Source. And the best way to manage the gallery will be to add images manually, picking one by one. So that's pre-selected, so we hit OK. Okay, this will take a few seconds to load because there's such a large number of image folders. Okay, so on the left-hand panel, we've actually got our folder structure. So to expand this, we simply click the arrow to expand images, the stories folder, Bridge and Wickers, continent, Africa, so South Africa, and normally there probably would be a hero folder, but we'll just choose any folder for the time being for the example. So we'll choose Cape Town, and we'll choose the scenery folder. Okay, so these are all the images within the folder. So we've got the option to select individual ones. So let's select this one, this one, this one, and then we click Save and Close. Okay, what it does now, it processes the images. This normally takes about 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, so we're presented now with the show list which we created, so Africa, South Africa, and the images which we selected. So we want to now give these images titles and descriptions. So what we do is select all of the images and hit Edit Selected. Okay, so we can see that currently it inserts the actual image name as the title. So let's delete this one, and obviously it's called Cape of Good Hope. And let's just put a description. So let's copy this one for the sake of this tutorial into each description box. And this one is Robben Island. Table Mountain. "12 Apostles." Okay, so what we do then, once we're finished, we click Save and Close. And now you can see our new descriptions and titles. And then we simply hit Close. Okay, so that image gallery now has been set. So in the next tutorial, we'll look at actually publishing that slideshow.